Welcome to Lies We Like, the Self-Delusion of American Higher Education. I'm Stephen Ludwig. Leave us alone, we've got it handled. That's what most people want from their bosses and their workplaces. Minimal oversight, lots of autonomy. And it's even better if you don't have any metrics outside of getting stuff done that you think needs to get done. I mean, who would not love that? And if you have it, who wouldn't fight to the bitter end to keep it? The problem is it's not strategic. You can't marshal resources and tackle major issues together if everyone's really committed to doing their own thing. Now, this is a major challenge for those inside colleges and universities wanting change, and that's higher education culture. This is the third in a series of videos looking at the major drivers of higher education. If we understand the drivers, we have a better chance at effective reforms. Now, there are 5 major drivers in higher education. They are institutional autonomy, reputation, faculty and department independence, budget, and mission. In this video, I'm talking about faculty and department independence. Now, I want you to think about it this way. We've trained this person throughout their entire, pretty much life, especially their academic career, to focus on themselves and become an expert in a single field. The rewards given are many. There are grades and grants based on solitary work, and they've been given over and over and over. The rewards have been consistent. Now, when they're hired for a tenure track position, and when they get tenure, they are continued to be judged on what they produce in their very narrow field, produced mostly by themselves. One of the many reasons they were drawn to academic life, well, it's self-directed, has clear structures, and it fits their personality and temperament type. Now, I want you to think about, how do you think that person with that training, temperament, and background, with all those consistent rewards over years, is going to show up in the workplace? Now think about a collective of those people in an academic department. They behave in the exact ways we should expect them to behave. We have never asked or trained them to look beyond their own career or their field of study. And many tenured faculty, because of this, they feel loyalty to their discipline more than any loyalty to an institution or the state that employs them. Now, we have to be honest about this next part, really honest. That structure has worked. It's produced amazing results for our students, for our country, and for the advancement of knowledge and humankind. But it's also the structure that has got us to where we are today, replicating socioeconomic status, leaving too many working adults, first-generation students, and students of color behind, pricing out so many, and fueling this massive student debt. When asked for structural changes, though, faculty are usually the first to fight them. Their objections are generally, they suggest the changes they're too radical, likely to be ineffective, they're an assault on academic freedom, or at the very least claim that faculty were not consulted enough. Now, sometimes these complaints are accurate, but many times it's just a tactic that keeps the status quo. And then here we are. I have found out over the years of trial and error, and trust me when I say it was very painful, trial, error, and failure, that rather than trying to change academic culture, it's far easier and more productive to work within it. So where does that leave us when we are interested in reform? With faculty, well, they're like most of us. They like carrots, not sticks. That's proven to be the best course of action. To bring faculty on board to any reform effort, you must invite them to participate. Some will. Provide incentives and rewards that mean something to them, and allow them to use their great strengths, using their intellect to help provide solutions to challenging problems. From those faculty that are interested, you begin to create a coalition of the willing. After some initial success, other faculties will go, oh, there's my peer. They were doing this thing. It turned out okay. That will build trust and faith that this exercise is not just another bad idea from the administration. That, in turn, will help build necessary momentum to give reforms, give them the best chance to stick. Do we wish it was some other way? That faculty and departments would want to change to meet our needs while not losing the best part of themselves in the process? Well, of course we do. That's the way we'd want it to be. But that's not the way it works. That's not the way the world works. We need to offer the right incentives the right way. Otherwise, we will continue to get the same results. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.